No, it's a legacy, baby. This is my baby.
Oh my God, it's a podcast.
Welcome back, everyone,
Hi.
to This Is My Baby, the podcast. I am Sarah Hester Ross.
And I am David Ian. Now, we've been left a gift by producers Jess and Justin.
Yes, and this one seems like homework. Why would you? Why would you do this to us?
We've been given a friendship bracelet making kit to continue the illusion that Sarah and I are friends. As opposed to professional acquaintances.
Oh, come on.
So
You're obsessed with me and you know it.
We're going to do this because our guests today
have something to do with
have
friendship
something
bracelets.
to do with, more specifically, they do some sort of Taylor Swift.
Drag.
It's drag.
Ah!
It's a drag Taylor Swift tribute
Now,
show.
I am not the biggest stan of Taylor Swift, but I do love me some drag. And I like friendship bracelets.
And I have known a drag queen or two.
That's true.
So, we're going to need some scissors.
Scissors?
Well, we need to cut this.
No, I'll just bite it.
Oh, terrifying. Nope. Okay.
What are teeth for?
Not
I
that.
need those.
Teeth are for eating.
No.
Oh, have you never had any work done on your teeth?
Right.
My teeth
So,
are too expensive
here-
to do that too.
No, you got to put the beads on. Oh, what a nice little reach that you did there. I love friendship bracelets. These are my friendship bracelets. Serving cunt, which is the friendliest of the cunts.
The friendliest of all the cunts. I don't know. You're a pretty friendly cunt.
And I sell these at my live shows serving. But
I've never
you
been to one, but
didn't buy that. I gave
no,
that to you
no, I didn't
as
buy
a
it.
friend.
Because we are friends, really.
But I love that. I love these because you can keep the serving and give your friend the cunt too.
You can.
Yeah, and then it'd be like together.
I actually have.
With our powers combined, we are serving cunt.
I actually have two cunts.
You're gonna have to give me more words with that sentence.
You gave me two cunts.
2 bracelets that say cunt on it. Okay, okay. I'm not in the habit of just giving cunt away.
Well, that's not
I'm
what
a
it says
lady.
in the bathroom stalls.
You gotta buy me dinner first.
Right in my eye.
Sorry.
What a cunt.
I didn't realize I would be so good at aiming.
Who knew? What is yours going to say?
Okay, why don't we do baby? This is my baby.
Oh, yeah, we have a thing. Yeah, let's do that.
Like the name of our podcast.
Oh, that's a lot, though, isn't it? Okay,
Well,
well that's fine.
Oh, what?
Whatever. I guess we can make it a whole thing.
Maybe we could like speed it up. Oh, I tried to get
There's
it.
still a cover
And
on
the
that, darling.
plastic
That's
was
not...
on it. Well,
this
that
is-
makes me feel like an idiot. Okay.
The holes are so
This
small.
is my baby.
Nobody's seeing any of this. Really, this is just to keep us quiet for a couple of hours.
Can you imagine?
Justin are just like, this will keep them quiet.
Okay. So you're doing this.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, but look, you're doing it backwards.
Well, come on.
You're doing it
Yes,
backwards.
okay, I'm doing it backwards. That's true.
You have to start with the
No.
Y,
With the
baby,
who? No.
because you got to go backwards with a friendship bracelet.
Wouldn't I just wear it the other way? So I've got to spell baby backwards?
Wouldn't I just wear it the other way?
I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know how this... Look, you've clearly made friendship bracelets before.
I have not, but I just know the English language needs to go in a certain direction.
What, backwards?
Not.
I don't understand.
Forwards.
I don't understand how. So what? So you need me to do baby first?
Yeah. Yes, it needs to go backwards because
Yabab is what I need to do.
not the word baby.
I don't know what's happening.
Everything has to go backwards because then.
What is
Am I wrong?
happening? I hope
Am I
so.
wrong?
I fucking hope so.
Did you take all the T's?
I've got one T.
Did they only give us one color T?
Yep. No T's for you. They just want you to start. Oh, I've spelt this wrong. Right. Well, that's good.
Okay.
I want a different color.
I like the gold because I like gold things. So I'd rather not use the colored beads.
You do what you
but
need
they're
to
fun. I like the green ones. Oh,
do. What green ones?
the green.
Is that green?
Polys. Are you colorblind?
Yeah. I am struggling a little bit with the colours. This does feel like it was a bit discriminatory.
What? Like racist?
No.
What?
I haven't built a racist friendship bracelet. Also, I don't think built is the right word, is it? That was... God. You know what that is? I'm just so manly that I can't help myself.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Okay.
This
is...
Oh, I thought it was 3 words, but I forgot about my.
My...
Now my entire design has been thrown off.
You gotta start over.
Oh, this is my...
It's your first pancake.
What?
You've never heard of the first pancake thing?
No.
Well, when you're making a pancake, it's always like
The first one's always shit.
bad.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why my brother was the first pancake.
Right.
And then they got me.
I mean, I was the first pancake, so that says everything, doesn't it?
It does, sure.
I'm missing a B. Oh, no, I've got a B.
No,
No, I've got all the B's. It's fine.
You didn't have all the B's. I wanna be ITCH. That was a parody of I Am a Christian. I am a C. I am a CH. I am a CHRISTIAN. And I have CHRIST in my HEART. And I will LIVEETERNALY. Groomed.
If she does the whole song, will we need to get the rights?
That was the whole song.
I've finished.
No, you've only... Wow, you've really never... That would be like if your... Look. That would be if you stopped, if these bracelets stopped.
But how do I know how big my wrist is? Oh, I could put it on my wrist.
But,
Oh.
And you need a friend to help you.
This is... Oh.
This is where the friendship comes in.
I know, but I need to know
Do you want me to help?
No. Will you be my friend? I don't think it's much bigger than that. I've got quite dainty wrists.
Dainty.
Like...
I love that word.
Oh, it is much bigger than that, actually. I can see now. I understand the problem. Okay. Well, that's fine.
It's me. Hi. You're the problem. It's you.
Look at you with some Taylor Swift songs.
I got it. I know the snippets. I know the hits. Do you have a Taylor Swift song that you like?
I mean, I like Lover.
You do?
I do, yeah.
That's my
I think it's a cute song.
Taylor Swift
I think it's
song.
really cute, and I also really like the video, and I liked the artwork for that album. I think
Wait,
that was
am
really
I thinking
nice.
of the wrong song? Because
She goes, Lover, like that, right? Yeah.
Lover,
Yeah. Okay.
we
Well,
can
that was
close
better.
the Christmas nights up till January.
Yeah.
This is our place. We make the rules.
But all the artwork
I found
for
a
that
bee!
album was amazing. It was really cute. Yeah. It was like pastels. Yeah. See, I know what I'm doing. I'm down with the kids.
Ew, don't get down with kids.
So, can we cut that out?
No.
I sounded about 95 while I'm making my friendship bracelet. Oh,
All right.
don't you okay me?
Maybe we start the episode and we come back and say, "Hey, look, this is what we finished."
Oh yeah, we could come, mate, and that'll give people a reason to stay tuned in.
Yeah, let's get to the episode and meet our very special guests.
Let's do that then. Enjoy.
Lover.
Enjoy
Stop.
the show. What? I want them to enjoy it.
Stop.
All right, don't then.
I don't know if you noticed, but we are a little cramped in here because we've got a full
We have so many
team.
people.
We got a full team. And dressed to the nine.
Except us.
Beautiful. What are you
Except
talking
me.
about?
You look amazing.
Anyway, okay, we start every episode with our guest asking 3 questions to like get a little understanding of what your baby is. Okay, I'll ask you first, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. How old is your baby?
Like a year and a half.
Okay, year and a half.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meaning still in diapers.
Oh, still in diapers. Do you know what? I can't work this out at all. Can it walk?
I don't
If it's
know.
advanced.
Yes, if it's really like smart.
Okay. I think
But
it is.
yours
It's advanced.
is
Yeah, so
walking.
it's walking.
It's on its legs.
It's doing advanced mathematics.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Genius.
Okay, second question.
Yes.
We'll come to you. Is your baby cute or ugly?
Oh, so cute.
So cute.
For sure.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
So cute.
We have most people saying their baby's ugly,
Oh.
but I love the.
Yeah, no.
It was just like
Right, no,
for
no,
sure.
It's hot.
Pretty proud. I mean, most babies aren't cute from the jump.
It's true.
This one's pretty cute.
You got lucky.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
third question.
Was your baby a surprise or planned?
Not only planned, but that's a capital P planned.
Oh.
Wow.
Planned the pregnancy, the gestation period.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
all
Interesting.
right,
Okay,
all
so
right.
we're a year and a half. It's cute, and it was super, super planned.
Yes.
Like gay planned.
So
Yes.
please introduce yourselves and tell us what your baby is.
Hi, y'all. My name is Ellen.
And I'm Glitteress.
I'm Eric. The Eras Tour drag version is my baby.
Amazing. Okay, give us the overview. Give us like the log line. Tell us all about it.
Oh my gosh.
So I guess a brief overview is that it's a 3.5-hour recreation of Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. It hits every single era of her show, and then we've also added additional ones because she left one out and then has released an additional album since then. And so we technically do all 12 eras of the Eras Tour. It's a big theatrical, almost like dinner show version of the show performed through the lens of drag.
Now, obviously, you are Taylor Swift in
Yes.
the show, and you are the
Yes.
producer. Ellen, what is your role in the show?
Associate producer and
Associate producer.
tour manager.
Oh, okay. Oh, so the boss.
You're making all of this
Wait.
happen.
I mean, literally, this would not be possible without these two people like sitting next to us. Like, especially because like the way that they like bounce off each other for the show. Like, I can't like listen. I'm just a clown in the wig that like is just yelling at people for 3.5 hours. But like seeing Eric and Ellen work, like I wish people knew how much work goes into something like this because it literally is 9 of us in a van going across the country. Like we did 40 cities and 92 shows last year alone.
Wow, dream
Yeah.
of an artist,
Yeah.
by the way, like that.
Yeah.
And also not only doing all this, but doing it successfully. You're
Yeah,
selling,
you're selling out everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
There we go. That's
The
not
baby
easy
is
to
selling
do.
out.
You
So
know,
baby,
and it's crazy because like I mean I think when it started, like the first show we did, the first one was right after the election. I mean
The little week after.
the
Yeah.
election. And you know,
Lord.
when we like, you know, when we brought in the team, like, you know, I mean, our DJ Steven, and then we have Barbara Please, Tiffany Vogue, Lorelai, Diana, and Gia Giselle, who's our swing and stage manager as well. I think when it started, like, we all were like, oh, I don't know, like, how's this gonna go? Just because it's also an all ages show, and that was like very different for me, and I think a lot of the girls, because like most of us were nightlife girls who like did
Yeah.
like brunch shows, but this being an all ages show, but like. I cannot tell you the energy in the room from from the jump, literally the first show where it was so emotional. Like I was crying, and you know, and just because like it was such a release, and like I'm not joking, like all the other girls on Cast My Witness, like them as my witness, like because we do like a meet and greet, like photo opportunity at the end of the show, and like people cry every single show, you know, and they are so like,
Yeah.
thank you so much for this. Like, I haven't felt joy like this in so long. And like, you know, not to get like super like cheesy about it, but like even for myself, like, you know,
Cheese it up.
it's-
No.
I mean, oh baby.
Yeah.
You know, it's such a like an escape from everything that's going on. So like we've even talked about this specifically. Like, I mean, I feel like even last week we were talking about this, like at last week's show about like the connection we can have with this and just like being able to just like shy away from like everything that's like reality for a little bit, you know.
Was this during the time where the administration was talking about drag shows not being appropriate for children?
Oh yeah.
I mean, like we're existing in that time currently. Of
Right,
course,
but I mean,
yes.
like when it started.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
absolutely.
Like the first show, he won, sort of, maybe, who knows? But but then you do the show, all ages,
Yeah.
but they show up.
right.
They showed up anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we announced the show. I basically just did it on social media through TikTok and Instagram, and it sold out in like a week. And
Right.
we were like, oh.
Do you
okay.
think it's because the Taylor Swift fandom is like crazy? They are so in it. They are so in love. And so in the sense of it being a drag show, it didn't matter to them. It was just like Taylor Swift, but also a new level of a new vibe.
You know, I think that Taylor gets them in the door. Like that's what they're here for.
Sure, yeah.
And then what
And then you keep
has,
them.
Yeah, exactly. What makes them stay the 4-hour duration of the show is like the quality of the performers. Like literally our cast is as insane and amazing. And Eric's mind and the detail that goes into it, every single beat of the Eras tour is hit. I can guarantee you that, and it's pretty.
And they know,
incredible to see.
and they know
And they
when
know it.
we hit a bit and
Yeah.
when we don't hit a bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And they will tell us.
interesting.
And we will fix
They
it
are
immediately.
not
And we will
shy
fix
of
it immediately,
saying.
and they will let you know, baby.
Wow.
They will
Oh,
let you know
yes.
in real time.
In real time. They will, in
because
fact,
they've
they will
seen it,
tap,
the
tap, tap.
tour, it like
Yes.
The
Sometimes several
Swifties, and I put myself under that umbrella. I am a chief executive Swiftie in terms of like there was a significant amount of time during the Eras tour when she was performing it around the world. People were live streaming the show
Yeah.
from the stadium.
Oh, okay.
And many Swifties would clue in, get on social media live to see if she was wearing a different particular shirt that might have a specific message, what the surprise songs are going to be.
Oh,
So
yes,
a lot of
that's how you-
Swifties have seen the show a lot via
not just in
social
person.
media.
Yeah.
They've seen it in person.
So they have built up the knowledge.
and they also have the
know.
access
Oh,
now
yeah.
on Disney Plus to
Yeah.
have the show to rewatch at their leisure as often as they want. And
How many
so-
times have you been corrected?
Oh, here's the deal. We're now like up, what, 103 shows?
103 or 4.
Yeah.
Three or
Man,
something like
that's
that.
a lot.
That is a lot.
And so now, but I literally had a woman, do I have permission to tap you?
Oh, you do.
But can I tap you like a Karen in Chicago?
You can.
A woman comes up and taps me, and she just goes,
not her watching
that
this."
question was not correct. And I was like, oh! And then she told me the correct answer because I like went off the flag, and I was like, oh! So yeah, and she was right. So maybe I was the Karen all along, and that's the lesson we
No,
learned.
I refuse
What
to
do you,
believe
what, do you,
that.
what do you mean by question?
No,
It was a trivia question.
I'm literally nothing.
No,
I
you're
don't-
totally fine. We do trivia at halftime to kind of help split up the show. Each of the girls
Oh, okay.
does an era. We do a halftime, and then each of the girls does another era. So there's 5 girls in the show.
So it's not just the Eras tour. You're doing like your own like spin on stuff. Like that's
Yeah.
that's-
Formatting it for like
Sure.
a drag show, and
Yeah.
the fact that it's not
I love
an
it.
actual concert, but I mean we use like the real concert audio, so
Right.
it's not like the recorded tracks. It's actually like little bits of things that she says in the tracks.
okay.
And each girl like really makes it their own, which I think is like really crazy to watch. Is someone that didn't go to the Eras tour and is really familiar with drag primarily. It was like it's captivating. It's pretty crazy.
So you didn't go to the tour. You're a massive fan, and you did.
I also didn't go to the
Duality.
tour.
So I made up for their lack
Yeah,
of going.
you,
I,
it
I
averages
went,
out.
I went 3 times, so I was
Okay,
able to
that's
cover.
one for each of them.
Yes,
Exactly.
So
correct.
can you take us back? How did this come about? Like how did this baby get birthed?
So I was working for Glitteress very briefly before the first like Taylor Swift drag brunch I attended. I'm a massive Swiftie. She already had this Taylor Swift themed drag brunch to go to,
Yeah.
and it was in Santa Barbara, and we're based in Los Angeles. And so when I went to it, I was like, why isn't this happening in LA? I was like, are people in LA just too cool for school? They think like Taylor's like, oh, we can't touch that because she's like, oh, everybody likes her, or it's not cool to do Taylor. So I was like, if nobody's doing it, why don't I just do it?
Absolutely.
And so I like started tapping in people that I met with working with Glitteress, and she said, well, I will only do it if,
I can do midnights and host.
and that was
Right.
what is
Yeah,
happening.
that's
She's
how it
hosting,
happens.
she does midnights, and then also does Lover and opens the show. So having the host open and close the show, I think, does a really good job at bringing it all together.
Lover is my favorite Taylor Swift song.
Yes,
Oh,
I
that's cute.
love her.
Absolutely.
I
where people cry.
especially the first show. Like, I mean, especially if there's like little kids. Like, there was a kid in Boston who looked like me, talked like me, but like 10-year-old me. That like, when like Lover came on, and just like that self-love of just like these kids knowing every single word and just like. They get dressed up and they like make outfits and like and they really commit to it. So like being able to open the show, like I mean I joke about this all the time on the mic, like Eric and Ellen are strapped into these fans that we made, and
They're
and, like,
beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
you.
Oh,
Thank
silver
you.
ones.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
It's I mean it's like, and so like when these fans lift, like they scream, and like in my delusional brain I'm opening SoFi Stadium. You know what I mean? Like and
But
then-
that's
and
how
then-
you have to think
Yeah.
to give the best show.
And drag is delusional.
Yeah.
So, but like to see that experience for them every time, and like to Ellen's point, like all of the girls on cast, like we're all so different in the best way, like, I mean, across the queer spectrum, across like the entire, like, like we're such a diverse, like, and also like ethnically diverse cast. And like, it's so cool to see in like Memphis, for example, Diana, who is a, Black trans woman who is getting just the most flowers. And it's so beautiful to see that, because I think that had I even known what drag was in like rural Kansas when I was 10 years old, like that would have been such a different
Yeah.
world for me, you know, and to see these little kids that like are so excited and like know what it is, and like their families not only celebrate it but brought them, is something that would have been out of my like wildest dream as a
Yeah.
kid. So.
And like you said, the Taylor Swift is getting them in the door.
Oh, yeah.
And then now you have an opportunity to tear down that terrible, untrue,
Yeah.
like mindset of like drag is inappropriate for children.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not. Like, this is what we're doing. And like Lord's work. You're doing the Lord's work.
Exactly. I think that that's like probably the most important thing to me, is like humanizing the fact that, yep, drag performers are artists and a one-stop shop for everything.
Yeah.
And like these girls are like exemplary of that. I think it's like so clear.
Have
know?
you had any issues? No, I mean like
Yes.
issues like with people being hateful or ugly or
Nothing we can't handle.
I think just,
Yeah.
just comments online.
And honestly, like it's stuff like that. The stuff online though, I love it. Like, because the thing, the like feedback I get online from from socials kills me, because they'll respond to a video and they'll be like, Taylor Thrift, and like like Timu Taylor, which kills me. I think that's the funniest shit ever. But the one that really kills me is there was a Spanish comment that just was Taylor de Timu, so I am now Taylor de Timu. That kills me every time.
I was talking to Jess. Those people are so obviously like mother's basement trolls.
And yet this content's coming across their
They're coming
algorithm.
across our page and commenting,
So,
hello.
yeah.
So you're watching something.
So you're
us
watching
to come across
something
your door, honey.
that-
And
Yeah.
Very,
I always
very
think about that. And
Shade.
also you're engaging and you felt so compelled to comment. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? No one on the internet's gonna hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Well, I guess my question was less off the internet, because the internet is a dumpster fire, like desert.
But in real life.
But in real life, like
Yeah.
at the shows, I feel like it's. I mean, from what you're expressing, it's complete joy. It's
Yeah.
complete. And I was mentioning to Jess earlier, I feel you're very beautiful.
Thank you so much.
And like you're online.
So are you two, by the way.
Thank you, David. Thank you.
David, come on. Any opportunity. Anyway, what I meant, I would assume some people don't even know you're in drag.
First of all, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I what's crazy is like my drag specifically, and like I feel like I've done like a lot of illusionary drag. Like I've done Gaga, I do Madonna a lot. I do a show with Madonna Summer with Barbara Please. But, I do Madonna for that, and I've done Britney, I've done Gaga, I've done so many. But like with Taylor, I was like, I really want to give that to them. And like literally our last show at Beaches Tropicana in West Hollywood, there was, this kid, the one, like his mom was holding him, he was maybe 3, like maybe even younger, saw me on Eric's post and was like, oh my God, that's Taylor. And the mom was like, bought a ticket, we're coming.
Wow.
And so like,
Yeah.
so it's so cool, because like so often people are like, we couldn't afford like going to the actual Eras tour. And like, they're like, this is our Eras tour, and people come back. Like we've had people that have been to the show now at this point 7 or 8 times, like truly.
Yeah.
And that is like what's so special is like we just did San Diego at this venue that we've done since the jump that we've done the shows in San Diego, and there's people that have been to almost every single San Diego show
Wow,
that
that
we've
is a
done.
massive vote.
Yeah.
Like a massive vote of confidence in what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the drag? Do you think there's a world where the drag that you're doing is enhancing what would have just been a tribute show?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Without a
Because me and the girls, like Barbara Please is an incredible dancer. Like I always make the joke that she just dances on her neck the whole time. Like
She does
literally,
Reputation.
she does
Swifties
Reputation,
out there.
and she has Reputation and Debut, and the dichotomy of that alone makes me laugh. And Diana, just like this statuesque trans woman, a black trans woman, and just in the huge ball gown of. By the way, I'm going to say that she's a trans woman like 6 more times, just because like trans people are under attack. Hello, hi, and we need to highlight that.
Talk it.
Hello.
Say it over
Period.
again. Woman.
And so with Diana, and then Tiffany Vogue, who is the most detail-oriented person I've ever met in my life, and really rides a hoverboard, and Lorelai, who is an actual lunatic, who is just going to be so psychotic with it. And then Gia Giselle, who's our swing, that like comes in when the other girls can't, and like is just so lovely and sweet, and like puts her whole face into it, and like
Knows all the sets.
knows all the sets, and like I think the beauty of it is how diverse our cast is, you know, and I think that people so often, like especially little kids and sometimes drunk adults, will be like, oh my god, you were my favorite, to all of us across the board. And that's what's so special, is like we hear it come down the line with all of us. And I think that's what's so cool, is like, you know, it's not just one flavor. You're getting the experience of like our drag meets Taylor with it. And I think that's like such a beautiful meeting point.
If it makes me think of something that Gia Giselle said, and I'll quote her for this, but like she said it's like a little bit of a sorority, which I think is really true, especially like for the girls, but I feel that myself. Like aside from, I think, everyone learning more about each other and learning about themselves through each other, I can see like y'all's drag influences meshing with each other in the best
100%.
way. I mean, like we have like so many personal moments where it's like throughout the show and being on the road, like we celebrated everyone's birthdays. We've met everybody's parents. Like it's something even deeper, I think, on an artistic level and then on a human level as well, which then I think reflects very clearly in the art.
I'm just so glad that like it like almost makes me emotional to even talk about it now. Like I'm just so glad that we're all still here. You know, like because I mean, of course, like being on the road that long, like we were in a different city almost every
touring
single week.
touring
it's
is exhausting.
Crazy. It's crazy.
It's exhausting, and with such a large group,
large personalities.
It's giving where the cameras.
Oh, girl.
We have the cameras.
Oh, girl.
We should do an on the road episode.
I love it.
If you're ready, yes.
If you're ready, and that one would not be all ages, because we are rotted.
No,
we are
sure.
rotted.
A
you
little
know?
bit of untucked is how we're
Okay.
doing.
Oh,
my God.
untucked, unplugged.
That one is not all ages. That one would not be all ages.
Right.
But no, I mean, again, like, you know, it's, I totally agree. Like, that is like the magic of it is, I think, like you said it earlier, Ellen, like, I think Taylor gets them in the door and then they're like, oh my God, I had no idea what to expect. And, you know, like, having us to come back to see us is like so unbelievably magical because we're all queer in the show. You know, it's queer performed, queer produced, queer run, and like that is something that like all 9 of us have like really made our baby, and we're so proud of, and that's like such a cool thing to be able to do.
Bring it back to Taylor Swift, because I have to. Like, it was
Why?
something, and that's why I'm here. What Glitteress said, and like the magic that Ellen talks about with like the drag of it all and us being like a family is like, especially the show technically ending like Taylor ends it with the song Karma. The lyric, they ask me why so many fade, but I'm still here. Like, they ask why so many other things aren't going well, but we're still here. It's because of the pure joy that just comes to the show. The amount of love and like care we put into the show, that we want to make it be as memorable, as suck you out of reality right now, because joy is so needed right now. And that's joy is resistance. And I think that is like our part right now, is to like galvanize people and give them and fill up their cup to face the horrors of the
give them a
unprecedented
4-hour
world.
break from the world.
Exactly.
To go back and face it.
Exactly.
Do you find that they're, like, for a lot of them, it's their first drag show, right?
Oh my God.
Are they then going and seeing other drag shows, do you think? Do you think you're opening them up to the world of drag?
I think so, especially like when we're in cities, like we go to a lot of local shows as much as we can, and like we've done shows with other local queens like across the country as well, and like I think that a lot of people really, like, to your point, like are afraid of like, oh, I don't know what it is, and then seeing this, they're like, oh my God, I should, go to Mary's, I should go to my local show, etc., etc. So 1,000%, I think so. Yeah, for sure.
Like a gateway drug.
That's the idea, in the best way.
Taylor seems to be like the safety net for people. Is like Ellen said, that she gets them in the door. People are, like I said, have gone to many shows, watched it on live streams, watched it on online streaming. That they're so familiar with the Eras Tour that they're like, I know what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah.
And then there's the drag element, which they get to meet, see, and like Ellen said, humanizes drag to them. And they're like, oh, it's not scary.
Oh, it's really
fun.
hard to hate
it's
people
really fun.
up close. That's the key. The up closeness of it is that you just need to be exposed to people.
Absolutely.
1,000%.
And so if they
And
get to come and see...
Especially when they're doing so well at what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, when you are showing your art, you're showing your talent, you're showing your passion, and people are like, it's almost impossible to be like, ugh, but it's good. Baby, you can't argue with this. It's good. It looks good. It sounds good. We're doing a good job. There's you can't argue with
And
me.
what's
It
amazing
speaks
is
for
you're
itself.
and
Yeah.
you're showcasing the diversity of drag within one show, which is such an unusual thing to, is not normally practical to see. One of the most amazing things about drag is how diverse it is.
Yeah.
So to be able to
Exactly.
include that all in your show is
And I think
incredible.
I also think I'm very aware that I am a cis white performer, and so for me, I always want to champion people of color, especially, forever and always, but especially now where we're intensely under attack, especially, trans people of color, and to have a show that is representing all of that is
Absolutely.
so just lovely, because I will admit, I was really concerned when we started that Taylor isn't this or Taylor isn't that. I don't think I've ever encounter that. I'm not joking. People on the show are like, oh my god, all of you are so beautiful, all of you are so amazing, and it is such a crazy time, and the fact that we can give something back to the people that really, really need it and give them a safe home.
yeah.
We've had engagements at the show. We've had people come out at the show.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, I'm gonna have chills talking about this.
What?
Last weekend in San Diego, a mom and her daughter came out at our show in Tampa.
Wow.
Oh yeah, are you ready for this? Flew from Tampa to our last San Diego show. I literally have chills. I can't
Isn't
even.
that unreal?
Yeah.
Oh
That
my
literally
gosh.
sounds not real, but
Yeah.
I'm from Florida.
Yeah.
And
Tampa.
Florida is such
Tampa girl.
such an awful place right now.
Yeah.
And especially for young queer people, probably.
Yeah.
Not probably, definitely. And that's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
That's so lovely.
Yeah.
Just as hearing you talk about that, I was thinking, oh God, when I was 12 or 14, and the equivalent of Taylor Swift for me would have been the Spice Girls, and I was
Yeah.
a little gay boy in a tiny little town in South England, and I didn't have any representation
Yeah.
at all. The only gay people that I knew existed were the two people that owned a pub opposite my mum and dad's restaurant, and the only thing I remember is the staff of my mum and dad's restaurant saying the F word about the two guys that owned the pub over the road, and that was my only exposure
Yeah.
to queer people. And if there had been a show like this of the Spice Girls, my mum and dad were amazing. They took me to see the Spice Girls concert. They did that, which was
Sickening.
amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, which is weird because I'm not old enough. How strange.
That was Eric's first show. Eric's
That was my
first concert was
My
Spice
parents
Girls.
also
Was it
took me.
really?
Mine
Yes.
too, yeah.
Really?
And so I will be
my
happy to let you know
God.
that Spice World drag version is in the works.
Amazing. This is what I want to
Expected.
hear.
Okay.
This is what I want to
okay.
hear.
Just for you.
Thank
Just
you,
for
but this is
You're
but this
welcome.
is my point. If there had been something like that, and you could have gone and seen. I mean, I remember from my growing up as a teenager and in my early 20s, actually being really scared around drag queens, which is bizarre. I own a gay bar now, so I unfortunately spend too much time with drag queens.
I understand that.
Still scared.
Still.
But I was because society makes you go so far the other way, and I was like, oh no, I wouldn't want to be associated with that, and so I think that would be, God, this is getting caught in my throat. I think it would have been really incredible to have had using Taylor or the Spice Girls or whatever as the gateway in, because Taylor appeals to lots of young little
Exactly.
gay boys
Yeah.
who don't even know that, but they can go and see, and then in a few years' time when they realise what the hell's going on, we're going to have to stop. I'm so sorry, I really don't want to cry on this. Oh,
No, do it.
I'm really shocked at how much that's got me. I'm so sorry, everybody.
That is reflected in the first time I saw the show. I joined a little bit before we were in motion on the road, and I was like, I don't know, this is really for me. I don't know if I can really commit to a whole moment of this. And I saw the show, and it was immediate emotional reaction just seeing the detail.
You mentioned that you never saw the Eras tour, but you are very into drag.
Yeah, my background is touring and management, and then also just working in drag professionally, I guess.
So I mean that speaks volumes to the show.
It does.
In the sense of
and Eric's mind and the vision, it's all there. And if that wasn't there, it's
yeah.
But also famously, Ellen likes to downplay herself. Ellen is a freaking rock star, and it truly would not be possible without the dual work of these two. And
I mean, it sounds like the show is
Backstage
incredible.
people do that.
Yeah.
Because they feel
This-
comfortable, so they don't want
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what I was trying
our
to say
job.
is
No,
the
you're good.
idea of using Taylor as a way into these kids, and I'm sure it's come from your love of Taylor, I get that, but the side effect is that you're using her, the emotions that she creates for them as a safe space to get in, and then bringing drag into that and letting them see 9 queer people. I just think you can't imagine the impact that it must be having. They don't even know the impact that it's having on them, and the parents some parents will be doing it as an active choice, but some of them will just be like, oh, we'll just go and see this Taylor Swift thing. They don't even realise like the good work that is being done.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I have so much to say.
I know, me too.
Can I ask you a question? This is like a personal question before I get into that because I have so much to say.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an easy one. You'll be fine, I promise.
Okay.
Like, just
Are
because like
you gay?
are you?
No.
Well, no. Just because like I know when mine was. What was the first time you remember seeing queer media of any sort? Like, what was the first queer person you remember seeing?
When I was I'm a little bit older than you.
I grew up in church, so
Yeah, so she saw none.
all the
I mean, no,
pastors.
I would love to hear. I would love to hear both. Oh, girl.
I mean,
No,
there's
but-
there's pageantry in that as well.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, it's a
So-
drag performance. You dress up, you look a certain
pageantry,
way.
honey. Full
Down,
drag.
yeah.
Oh, those women have
choir.
those women have pieces in, baby, stacked.
So I remember when I was a kid, there was in the UK there's a soap opera called Coronation Street.
Okay.
It's like a real like set in working class.
Days of Our
Northern
Lives
England.
kind of
yeah,
thing.
that kind of
Okay.
thing, but less dramatic.
Okay.
And there was a storyline there where one kid, must have been 15, 16, he kisses the very hot straight guy. When they're like having a moment together, and the hot straight guy freaks out, and it's a little bit predatory, and it's not actually a great story, unfortunately. But that was the first like gay thing that I saw in any kind of media, but there was no representation at all.
And even that was like a little bit villainized.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
it was absolutely
Yeah,
villainized because
yeah.
he was threatening, he was predatory, but he was a kid working shit out, you know. So that's not how it should have been. But that was all there was, and basically until I went off to university and started and went into gay bars and saw drag performers.
Right.
And that's when I started to see like. I mean, I didn't know a single gay person until I went off to university. My first stand-up show was called Mediocre Gay, and one of the things I talk about in it is there was one gay guy in the whole town that I lived in that was out, and his name was Craig. And a story that I tell in the show is that he used to work in an electrical retailer called Curry's.
Okay.
And so he was like 4 or 5 years older than me, and I used to hang around outside Curry's in the hope that he would come out on his break and I could ask him for help.
Aww.
But I was like 13, 14, and he was 18 or 19, so he was just avoiding me because he was a gay guy in like 90s England being like, I can't talk to this little child. And so obviously it never actually happened, but I can remember this so clearly because I was like, I have to talk to somebody, and everybody in the town is talking about this awful guy being also like me, so I want to go and talk to him.
Wow.
And I can just imagine like if there had been something like your show, my mum and dad would have taken me completely oblivious to the whole gay thing because my parents were gobsmacked.
Sure.
Because they just didn't know. I know it's shocking, but they didn't know people. They didn't
Right.
they didn't see people. They just
Oh,
thought
yeah.
I was flamboyant. Like,
Yeah.
and so they would have absolutely taken me to like a Spice Girls show, like that. And then if that had been a way in for me to see it, like I just think you cannot underestimate what you're doing. I mean,
You know, I grew up with like, you know, Britney and Madonna and, you know, Destiny's Child and like all that. And to have like a Britney drag show with Toxic when I was 10, oh baby, I would have put a unit on and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, and like I just didn't.
my
I didn't
mum and
even know
dad
that was
also took me to
possible.
Britney Spears.
They
had no idea. How did they not
They're like,
know?
she just loved
But
her.
yeah, representation, that's what you were saying. Like that,
Yeah.
because you can't be what you can't see. And I think that's the thing that I love that has changed now is that you can see it. And the thing that I mean, I'm about to be 40. One of the things that I really struggled with is where I was, there just wasn't anyone like me. And I couldn't see that in the media. Like there was just, and you couldn't, and it in the same way that it's hard to hate someone up close, it was super easy to hate what I thought I was because there was no representation of it. It was just so different. And so to be like it's almost stealth what you're doing. It's incredible. And actually Britney Spears is a much better example than the Spice Girls because we would have gone to a Britney Spears drag show. So that would have, I mean, if there had been, how many Taylors is there, did you say?
There's 6 of us,
6.
five performing in a
If
swing,
there had
but
been
yeah.
6 Britney Spears in a show that I had been to at like 14,
We
I
can
would
make
have
it happen.
I'll say maybe if you wait long enough.
Please
We can
do.
make it.
But to the point that you're saying, like, Britney doesn't perform anywhere, Taylor isn't currently performing anywhere right now.
Yeah, this is the way to see it.
We started doing the show November of 24, which is the Eras tour then wrapped like 3 weeks later. And so it just happened to work
Timing
out that there was like
perfect.
just again how it all
Yeah.
came together,
So
how
if
it
people
all
want
fell
to
into
see
place.
it, this is how they see it.
Currently, yes. I joke with people, be like Eras Tour 2026 version, and if anybody doubts that you went and saw it, by 4 hours later, you'll have photo and video evidence to prove it. Like
Yeah.
it is just like many people say I didn't get to go to the Eras Tour. I saw it. This is just as good. Sometimes they say it's better. Like it's just a different
Probably because
take.
the intimacy.
That's
Yeah.
Exactly.
literally the word I use.
100%.
And
Exactly.
the jump splits.
Oh,
There'll be some jump
Yes,
splits.
actually, and by the end of the tour, at least the math is mathing. We'll have done the show more times than Taylor did.
Wow.
By the time
Wow.
That's-
all is said and done. I mean, I'm sure she rehearsed it a lot, but like actual show days, she
Yeah.
had 149, and we're at 103,
Man.
and not stopping.
so this was so wonderful. We want to make sure our audience knows how to support your baby as
I'm
much
so
as possible.
excited to see it.
Well, our baby is best supported by the internet and social media. The handle is at Cmart Take, CMARTTAKE, both on Instagram and TikTok. And it is because of social media that we've been able to advertise for the show, share about the show,
Yeah.
have community in the show. People in the comments are like, oh, I don't want to go to this by myself. And then you see a flood of people being
Oh my
like, I'm
God.
going, come with me.
Yes.
Let's meet up at this place
Yeah.
right before. It is such a
make
beautiful,
friends.
beautiful thing. So like social media, like please, especially with the new algorithm that's happened with the new owners of TikTok, we've definitely gotten less views on a lot of things. So liking, reposting, commenting, sharing, all of it really does matter, and all of it really does help because it helps our entire business.
And you
keep
have dates
going.
booked through.
June.
Currently through June.
Great. And those are available to buy via your socials.
Yes.
We also have a website, erasdrag.com.
Erasdrag.com.
Erasdrag.com. And honestly, like follow all the girls on socials. Follow Glitteress,
Yes.
Tiffany, Di, Gia, Barbara. Steve.
We're gonna have all of that tagged in this episode.
And
so
when we
Get
say
some
we,
behind
we
the
mean
scenes.
producer Jess
Yes.
is going to do all of
Love
that.
a good-
And I honestly, like,
I'm not kidding.
And
That's probably my
There's a
favorite.
lot
I
behind
truly
the
end
scenes.
like every show on tour, like I end with the same message, and like I'll kind of like close us with this is like community truly is everything. Like, and especially now where it's like I'm talking analog community where it's like meeting up with people, being there for people, showing up for people, especially those in need. Like it is such an insane, expensive, wild political landscape we're in, and like truly showing up and showing out means more now than ever. And so I always say, drag is not a crime. At the end of every show, trans people are people like anyone else. Protect trans people. Borders aren't real. No human is illegal. This country does due process. And lately it's no one's job to shoot someone on the street. Has been the latest thing that we've been saying. Just because with the insanity of what's happening in our country, to be able to have like the love and joy and light that the show is truly something that I have such like honor that all of us do, and such a gift to give back to everyone in this time. So thank you so
Period.
much for having us.
I love it. Thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you guys for
I have
having
loved
us.
this.
for
Thank
having
you so
us.
much.
Thanks for celebrating our baby.
And come to a show.
Look at what we did.
We
We
went-
finally finished them.
Yeah, this is 6 hours after we started.
It did take us
Quite a while.
far too long.
Yeah, they look good though.
Yeah, I agree. I think some look better than others.
Yeah, I do think mine looks better. You're right.
This is Patreon material right here.
Yes.
Sign up for our Patreon.
Hang on, I didn't agree to do hand stuff.
We got to blur out our fingers. Make sure you blur out our fingers. Blur is losing its is meaning to me now. I've said it so many times. Blur, blur, blur,
There are
blur.
Look, the long and the short of it is there's extra hand stuff for the
Blur.
Patreons. Okay? Then that's why you should sign up.
Yep.
But all the hand stuff.
We didn't. We're not taking it back.
Nope, we're committed now, so sign up and see what happens.
Thanks for being with us, and see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.